Hi, I'm Mr. Zelinka from the Bakersfield City School District, and today I'm going to show you how to set up a clarinet. First thing you have to do is get a clarinet. Do you have one? Good. All right, let's take a look at mine. So the latches are, usually there's two of them, and you just pull up and pull up, and it opens right up. Okay? Now, once you've opened the case and you look at all the parts, you can see that there are many parts to it. So now we're going to show you how to set them up. All right, so first thing you want to do is get yourself the bell. This is called the bell. All right, and then you've got two pieces that are long in there, and on one of them there's cork on both sides, and on the other one there's only cork on one side. So we're going to pull the one that has cork only on one side, and that's called the lower joint. Okay, here's the cork, and then there's no cork. So what we want to do is we want to put the bell on the cork part. So you always go from the side and then slip it on and then twist it on like that. Okay? Okay, and this one is a little bit tight. So if it's tight, we use cork grease. I'm going to dab a little cork grease on there. And then we try it again. And it goes on much better. Okay, there you go. And when I hold these, I try to hold them on the circles so I don't bend any of the metal. The next part is the upper joint. The upper joint has cork on both sides, and what we want is the one that has lots of silver on the end. See all the silver here? And up here there isn't much. So this is the toughest part about setting up a clarinet. If you look closely, you'll see there's a little piece of metal that sticks out right here, okay? And that sits over the cork. And then, if you notice, on this side, the lower joint, there is a little piece of metal that sticks out by itself here, resting on the clarinet. So remember, the top metal goes over the bottom metal. It's like you're making a bridge. So how you do that is on the upper joint, you push down on these silver circles, which lifts this, and then you gently go from the side in and twist while watching it. And the top sits over the bottom. And if you do it right, all the holes are in line. And if I move the bottom, the top moves too. Can you see that? That's if you've done it right. Let me show you again, because that's very important. So I hold the circles here, push them down. That lifts this bridge up. And then I watch it as I put them together. And I did it. Okay? All right. Once you've got that done, your clarinet is starting to look like a clarinet. Next, we go to the barrel. The barrel, it's a little bit bigger on one side, and that's the side that goes in. And remember, side, in, and twist it on. Now, the next part is the mouthpiece, the part you're going to put your mouth on and blow. Okay, so this has a cap. So I remove the cap, I put the cap back in the case, and what I like to do while I'm putting the mouthpiece on, I like to take the ligature off, and I put it on my thumb, like that, so it doesn't fall on the floor. And I like to put the mouthpiece on without the ligature. Okay, so remember, side, in, and just twist it on. Okay, and if you notice, the mouthpiece has a hole, and that hole is in line with this one silver button in the back of the clarinet. Okay, don't put the hole on the same side as this. Okay, goes on the back. Now you're ready to put on your ligature. All right, and it's always made for right-handed people, almost always, and you just drop it like that. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to put the reed on. Now, if you have been issued a clarinet from my class, you will have a reed guard which holds 4 reeds, and I have taken a Sharpie and I put 1 dot, 2 dots, and I put 3 dots and 4 dots. That is so that you can rotate your reeds. Don't use the same reed every day. And you then put the reed in your mouth, like that. Just get it moist. Don't swallow it. Boom. All right. Now, this is a flat part here and a little curvy part here. The flat part goes against the mouthpiece with the hole. So what I do is I lift up the ligature and I put the reed in through the top. And then I use my thumbs and I put the reed right at the tip of the mouthpiece. So it looks like that. This is too high, okay? And of course this is too low. If it's too low, you're not going to get a good sound, you're going to get a squeaky sound. If it's too high, you will not be able to get a sound either. Should be right at the tip. And I like to use the ligature on first method. And then once it's on, then I tighten it just till it stops turning. Not like you're trying to build a house. Okay. Now, we're going to get a sound. Okay. Here's what you do. You lick your lips and then put your teeth on the black part of the mouthpiece right here, like that. Okay? Your bottom lip, you curl it under. It's the bottom lip that actually touches the reed. And I blow taw. I think of the syllable taw. Now, if I put too much mouthpiece in my mouth, I get this. A squeak. If I don't put enough mouthpiece in my mouth, I get this. Nothing. So you have to find the right spot for you. And now you have a fully assembled clarinet. Watch for my next video when I show you how to sit and play the instrument. Thank you.